Matt Day here with Parsons Graham and Day, and all the time I'm asked, well, what is best interest of the child? What is best interest of the children? What does that even mean? All right. Truthfully, it varies based on the cases. Okay, what is best in one case is not necessarily best in another, and it varies based on the situation. Best interest calculus, for instance, for relocation has some factors that are set out, right? Versus sort of a general best interest, if you're just going through a divorce and that's what you're going through, has different factors that are set out. Okay, what we're looking at is things like, does the child have a preference or old enough to state a preference? How healthy are the relationships between the child and the caregivers, the parents typically, right? What are the plans of the parties for the children? Have there been any acts or omissions on the part of the parents that would indicate that there's a damaged relationship or an inappropriate relationship between them and the children? Is there domestic violence in the relationship or in a new relationship that the parties have engaged in? Is one of the parents suffering from mental health crisis such that they could not have primary custody of a child? Are there substance abuse issues such as drugs or alcohol that need to be taken into consideration? I mean, you think about domestic violence creates a presumption, right? So if you've got two parties and one of them is a perpetrator of domestic violence, it creates a presumption that that perpetrator should not have custody because that is not in the best interest of the children, right? The law presumes that the perpetrator of domestic violence having custody with that person is not in the children's best interest, right? Similarly situated are those with substance abuse issues. If there's a demonstrable substance abuse issue, the law presumes that that person should not have custody because that'd be contrary to the best interest of the children. So like I said, best interests sort of moves based off the facts and based off of the situation. But what we can look at are some underlying things that are sort of present in every best interest analysis. Is the child old enough to state a preference? Does the child have a preference? Are there acts or omissions we need to be concerned with? What's the health level? What are the plans, right? These things sort of help inform the court in making a best interest determination.
The purpose of this video is to be informative and not to provide legal advice. For legal advice, call a law firm and speak to an attorney about your particular case. None of the information provided in here is meant to establish the attorney-client relationship between Parsons Graham Day and anyone watching this video.